Okay, next, let me give you an example about how to build a text classification model using AWS Machine Learning. The first step, let's go into the AWS and log into the AWS console. Here, I used IAM user created by my root account, which only has the right to use the machine learning, S3, and prediction. ML user. Sign in. And the first step to build our model is to upload the data to the cloud. Here, we choose to use S3. From the service storage, we find the S3. S3 is just like your computer's disk, but it is in cloud. And in this disk, you can create folder, but the folder is called bucket in S3, and the bucket name should be worldwide unique. For example, here I can call it UMMLTEXT, and then we can just create, click into it, and then we can upload file. For example, upload a local file to cloud. We just need to find the data and drag it into the S3 bucket. Upload. Finished. Here we have the AML training dataset. The second step is connect the AWS Machine Learning to S3, which is kind of create a pipeline, data pipeline between S3 and the machine learning. First step, click machine learning, and then in machine learning dashboard, we create new data source. Make sure you click S3 here, and then you enter the S3 path to find the data we just uploaded. For example, here, and we give it a name. This name don't need to be unique. For example, I can create it. I can call it like ML text. Verify. The validation is successful. Continue. And here, you can see all the variables here, like 45. And here it does the first line in your CSV content column name. Since it has, we choose yes. And here it has a name. Continue. Do you plan to use the dataset to create or evaluate a machine learning model? Yes. Select the row containing the value you want to predict. Here, we want to predict the training label. It is a binary data type. Continue. Does your data contain identifier? We find it. Here. Review. Create data source. Pending. Now I will pause the video. Okay, the ML text data source have created successfully, and let's take a look what the data looks like. From the left, you can see there is target distribution, missing values. For example, missing values, there are like, it shows several missing values here, and it shows how many missing values there are. And you can also see the attribute distribution here. And you can also explore the attributes through different categories. For example, binary, invalid value 0, preview, categorical. Also have a graph for each data. Attribute name, correlation to target 0, 0.06, unique value, number, and most frequent category, least frequent category. Numerical has missing value, invalid value, range, mean, median, and some other statistical variables. And text. In Amazon AWS Machine Learning, it supports the text data and it will tokenize data automatically. For example, here you can see for the text one, which is the most important variable in our model. It has 177807 total words in total and 21723 unique words. The range of words in attributes is 1 to 35 and the word length is 1 to 45. And you can also check the most prominent words here. Just click and count here. First one is coal. Okay, we have looked through. We have go through the data we have created, and then let's go to the model we want to create. Let's go to create a model. From the dashboard, we go to ML models. This is the model I have created before. Let's create a new model. Input data. Since if we have not created the data source in machine learning, we can use this option. But since we have already created, we can just choose it. And then check it, ML text, continue. Here, we can use default or custom. Generate a default recipe, use default training parameters set aside. 0.3, 0.7, split the evaluation data sequentially. We can also use customize, modify the recipe. It's called recipe. Let's choose customize, custom, continue. Let's go back to the slide I created. Recipe is a set of JSON-like document. It consists of 3 parts, which called groups, assignment, and outputs. Groups are a collection of features grounded together and will be transformed similarly in the future. For example, we want to conduct a norm function of both feature 1 and feature 2, so we can group them into the same groups. Assignment enable the creation of new feature, and output list features used for learning process and optionally apply transformation. And here I give you an example. Groups group the feature 1 and feature 2, name them as group 1, and we name feature 3 as group 2. In assignment, we create a new feature called bin feature, and we use the quantile bin function to bin the features for, and we specify the bin number we want to create. And in output, we make it clear that what features we want to use. All categorical means we will use all the categorical features in our data set, and we will also use group 1 features, which is feature 1 and feature 2, and we will also use a group 2 features. But before use it, we will also conduct a norm function. In outputs, you can not only choose the variables you want to use, you can also optionally apply some clean function before running the model. Let's go back to our custom. Here, we do not need any groups, and we do not need any assignment. We can just make it as easy as possible, like only use the, let's try what happens, only use text. Like for example, we can try like we only choose the text variables here to use as our features, but for safety I will just use like default review and create a ML model. Successfully create a model and it's pending. Now I will stop the video. Okay, it seems that our model has training process has been completed. And now let's look at the evaluation of our model. This one, the AUC, area under curve score is 0.855. And we can also see we can also explore performance by this interactive visualization. We can reset the score threshold to see how it affects numbers correct, numbers errors, or numbers true positive, true negative. Just drag this bar and it will change due to the threshold. Expand the chart. Okay, this is the performance exploration. And from here, you can also see that there are two new data sources created, which is created from the ML text, which we uploaded at first. It divided ML text into two. One is training, one is validation, from 0% to 70%, from 70% to 100%. And last, let's explore the model we built. This is the model we built, and here is the 855 AUC. And we can also, like, for future prediction, we can use this block. Here, there is two kinds of prediction options. One is called batch prediction. It is kind of our, it's just like the prediction we use in our old computer. We just pass it a big data file and it will make the prediction, and it will create a predictions file, and it will store the predictions file to our S3 bucket. And in order to evaluate how the prediction is, we still need to like input the prediction file in S3 to the Jupyter notebook and create some function to evaluate it. And there is another option, it's called real-time prediction. It's just like when you pass it, when you invoke the model, it will make a prediction. It is used in like web page or application in mobile phone. Okay, and in order to save money, I just use the example in the Udemy AWS Machine Learning course as an example to explain these two different kinds of prediction options. First, let's see what is batch prediction. First, just choose the generate batch prediction, and then it will ask you which model to use and which data to use. The data location, it will like and I need to create a data source. Let's see how it performs. It chooses the data it wants to perform. Verify successful. And then continue and set the S3 destination here. Review, create batch prediction. Actually, it's just two steps, like choose dataset you want to predict and choose the destination you want to store, and then it just create a Jupyter notebook to upload the predictions and use some function to evaluate. Another is real-time prediction. For example, here, it uses the interactive real-time prediction. In the interface, it will just like enter all the columns here, and it will have predictions here. Let's see how it goes. Paste the data into the record. The author pastes some data from the text file already prepared and paste it into. And here, it automatically fills the columns. And then create prediction, and it will have a prediction result like algorithm is SGD, model type like predict label is 1 and predict score is 0.99. It is pretty high. And let's also look at an example of web page. Here, let me find it where it is. Here. The author created some web page, and I think this is the final interface of the web page. You just like enter the value, and it will invoke model, and it will make the prediction. Okay, this is most of the content of the AWS Machine Learning.